I've spent the last 20 years working with leaders in organisations all across the globe, big and small organisations, multinationals, leading brands to small teams, in the Middle East, Germany, Asia and even outback Australia. I've been a program manager and I've been a senior management associate and a CEO. I know firsthand what it's like to be a manager. Now, I'm essentially a leadership expert, and my absolute obsession is seeing people feel fulfilled in their work. I love seeing them find their flow. Being able to get through the day, and maybe when you get to the end of the day, you can't even believe it's 5 o'clock and, it's time to go home. Where did the time just go? Because it just seems to fly because you're in your flow. So what makes me a little different is that I work quite a lot with middle managers. I help to identify what their true value is as a leader. I know people want to do well, they want to contribute to their team and the organisation and be valued for it. I've also written 2 books, so I get what goes on in an organisation to help you really perform. What I've found with middle managers is there's 3 types or 3 kinds. There's the middle manager who's really happy in their role and with their organisation. They're not wanting to move on, but rather build on the skills that they have and some strategies to be more effective and confident. Then there's the middle manager who wants to progress as a leader. They've set their sights on the senior role to be in that C-suite. They usually seize every opportunity to apply for more senior roles, yet they might find a few stumbling blocks along the way. And then there's the middle manager who feels as though they are going backwards. They're not, but they feel like they are. They may have taken on a managerial role out of some sense of obligation, or the role is not what they thought it would be, or the relationship with the organisation has become negative. Now, the way I work with these 3 types of middle managers is through presentations, meetings, conferences, facilitate workshops, and provide group and one-on-one coaching. Now, working with me is a little bit like a GPS. We determine your destination, we punch in the necessary waypoints and addresses, and you begin your journey. And as your journey progresses, your work gets better, your team functions better, everything just starts to go into flow. For example, I was working with a particular middle manager, Kathy, and one of the things she said to me was, I like my role, but I feel like there's more. I've got to contribute. I feel like I could be doing more, but I'm not really sure whether I'm good enough. I don't know whether I'm in the wrong organisation. I want to go and talk to recruiters, but I don't even know how to write my resume. I don't know how to do my LinkedIn. I don't know how to pitch myself. I feel like I've lost a bit of confidence in my role. So I don't know if I'm just not confident in this role and if going to a different job is going to make me feel better, or I just don't know. Now for Kathy, we had a look at her resume. We gave her some feedback on her LinkedIn and things she needed to tweak and change. We did some practice interview coaching and showed her how to reach out on LinkedIn without feeling slimy and introduce herself to people and to be able to talk to recruiters. We also looked at her leadership skills and did some coaching around, particularly for Kathy, delegation and effective feedback conversations. She's got a fantastic job. In fact, it paid more than where she was, and she's really confident and flying in flow. What I've done is to create this 90-day coaching program, and what we do is we pull together all the elements of who you are as a leader, what you want to achieve, what your leader identity is, and the values that drive you and that you bring to an organisation. The second part of this program is in finding your flow, what it is that you want to contribute and achieve as a leader and to your organisation. It's a legacy piece. Then we have a look at all the collaterals that you've got that sell you and your message. We identify their leadership skills for development and work to a plan to build the knowledge and the mastery of those skills. When you start your new role or you re-engage with your current role, you'll hit the ground running, showing your best self, and you're setting yourself up for success in that role for the future. What I've found when I'm working with middle managers, they often say the same thing Kathy said to me. They say, I don't know how to put myself out there. I've tried applying for jobs, but I can't even get an interview. I want to be able to apply for jobs, even internally, but I don't know that people are taking me seriously. I want to just look more polished. I want to look more professional. I want to be seen as the first choice, but right now I'm not even getting considered. So this is what this program is all about. This 90-day coaching program is essential if you know that you are not being seen the way you want to be seen in your role. Have a look at the program and all of its inclusions. We go through an intensive session to start us off. We, like the GPS, we lay out the journey, and then we work together over 90 days to implement exactly what you need for you to find your flow, for you to feel valued, for you to be confident and skilled, and for you to lead the way you want to lead. If you have any questions, let me know.